Hey, what's up and welcome everyone to another Warzone Academy video, the series dedicated to helping you become a better Warzone player through in-depth guides and gameplay. Today, we're taking a look at your favorite part of this series, and it is VOD review, where I take either my gameplay or yours, and I review it, and I break down all the lines of sight, the angles, how you can be playing these gunfights differently to drop absolute bombs like we do in today's video. I drop a 36 kill win. I clutch out a solo quad towards the end. I'm playing with my buddy Exact, and we're preparing for upcoming tournaments. The nice thing about this, we even have my buddy Joe Woe in chat, and we're talking about all the things together where he's, pointing out things that I may have missed. So you've got two pro perspectives going into some pro gameplay where we prepare for an upcoming tournament, me and my buddy Exact. Now, speaking of tournaments, this video is actually sponsored by zleague. Now, we've worked with zleague in the past, and if you don't know what it is, it's a tournament platform for users, and it actually has skill-based matchmaking brackets where they have their own algorithm. Actually, an ex-Google engineer came in and created skill-based matchmaking brackets to where you can compete in tournaments against peers of your same size. It also has an anti-cheat built in. You have to have a certain age on your account to make sure no one is suspicious, and you can even compete for free. Now, before I worked with zleague again, I really wanted to make sure you guys had positive results, and I went through my community page and I asked specifically, hey, before I work with these guys again, I gotta know, what was your experience? Because I've been impressed and I got nothing but rave reviews from the community. So if you guys are looking to try out your hand in competitive Warzone, check out zleague. They do all the kill tracking for you, they do all the point tracking for you, and it's free, and you can still earn cash in the free tournaments. So if you want to try out competitive Warzone for yourself and use some of the tactics that I'm going to show you in this video, check out the link and the pinned comment to visit zleague.gg/IcemanIsaac to try your hand in competitive Warzone. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to my live stream on Twitch. We're going to show you every single thing that I do to drop a 36 bomb in a diamond lobby, how I'm approaching each fight, my logic as I'm going through it, my communications with my teammate. This is gold. These are my most liked videos. These are my most new subscriber videos. There is so much value in here, and I cannot wait to share it with you. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. All right, boys. So I'm playing with Exact. You know him. Him and I practice a lot. We've competed in a couple tournaments together. So we're doing our typical thing. Typically, if we were playing in a tournament, we wouldn't go to Superstore because we need something a little more consistent. We'll go for our helicopters. We'll make some other plays along those lines. But in this case, we are going for it. Game plan, Superstore, grab all the money, get a quick loadout. If we're set and we both have our gulags, we're going to split off and run our own game. If we don't, and we've already hit our gulags, we don't have self-revives, then we're going to stick together. For most of this, we're just going to be running through this lobby. At first, we thought it was kind of like a bot lobby, but turns out this was a diamond lobby. Actually, I can pull it up for you real quick. Diamond 4 lobby, 36 from me, 22 from Exact. Average KD of the lobby is 1.2, so players are used to winning their gunfights. They're not used to losing them. Cool. Average players winning more gunfights than they're losing is what that means. Basically, that's any diamond lobby. Hanger. Sick. Standard gameplay here. I'm just gonna kind of commentate over.
Let's get it.
Actually, I got a better way to do this. All right, so I'm going to hide my face unless there is a coachable moment, and then I'll talk about it. And of course, you guys know I cannot stop talking, so we will let some of this Superstore roll, though, and I'll commentate as it goes through. Commentary we have all the time. Why do you land super? 1, you kill the best players in the lobby. The sooner you kill the best players in the lobby, the less likely it is they're going to kill the remainder of the lobby. 2, it's one of the most player-dense spots in the map. Look at all these free kills I'm getting. And 3, plenty of loot for easy loadouts. Pretty simple. All I'm doing right there is just trying to get as many kills as I can off rip. Stoner's pretty nasty. And decided to melee to save some money. One of my favorite flanks of all time right here.
Oh my god.
It's to the point where most people expect it. But as always, you want to be taking alternate angles. This is something you'll see guys like Joe Woe, shout out to Joe in chat right now, do all the time.
Oh my god.
Peek from one angle. They're always going to re-peek the last known angle of you. And so you never want to... Why peek the angle that they're already pre-ADSing? Especially with so many FFARs on the ground. Oh, no. And poor homie here. He just gets smoked. Imagine this entire game could have been ruined by this guy right here. Oh, no. Any plates?
Okay, I'm blind.
Okay.
2 plates over here.
So one thing you'll notice a lot throughout this entire gameplay is little things like this. Little slide cancel peeks. Every single corner, I was really intentional that day about making all of my peeks around corners either slide cancels or jumps. 1 obviously gives me peeks advantage, but 2, for some reason, there is an ungodly amount of dead silences coming across the map. With an FFAR with a wicked fast time to kill, you have to be approaching corners aggressively. If you're walking around corners, especially in areas where you're expecting confrontation, you're most likely going to get snapped. So see that trend a lot as I'm peeking corners today. Slide canceling in, snapping up, aiming down sight. Even if I don't expect someone to be there, I'm just trying to be ready. How many are you on right now?
I have 3. I don't know. I'm heart beating. I don't see anything, to be honest.
Only Z, this might be one of those.
Yeah, that car is just like randomly driving around too. You might be right.
And don't focus your down for a kill. Odds that man doesn't have self and super. Get the intel. I need to
Let's get it. I'll grab the Jeep.
Copy. Wise words from Joe Woe himself. Or like turn off my PC or something, because I'm like, I've been getting orange boxes every game. So let me just clarify what Joe said there. He says, don't focus on your down for a kill. Odds that man doesn't have self-revive and super, right? You're not going to get super, super quick. But early on, you don't expect that member to have self-revive. Don't waste your limited ammo capacity because you're not rocking any gun with extended mags. You most likely aren't rocking around throwing knives anyways. Don't waste your ammo. Assume that everyone in super is going to be stacked up on top of each other, and this is for most early games anyways. Use their dead body as bait. Obviously, get the thirst if it fits well, and then you got time and you got cover, etc. You don't want them marking you. But if you can leave them to scoot around and you can hear their opponent rezzing them, now all of a sudden they're stuck in a res animation, and you know, boom, right where 2 people are. It's kind of like the old story of Japanese soldiers that used to use wooden swords because they would just break the limbs of their soldiers because, you know, it takes 2 soldiers to carry back a wounded one versus just leaving 1 dead guy on the field. So it's like kill 1 with a metal sword or break their limbs with a wooden sword. Now all of a sudden you've taken 3 people out of the battle to carry them out as opposed to just killing 1. It's kind of brutal, but hey, that's Warzone.
Really? Yeah.
Spot load in front of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pick up labor.
Yep. So Z's doing a great job right here buying me time.
Well,
I 100% would have died right there if Z didn't send in because I had them holding my sniper, holding it cross.
Oh, stop throwing gas!
.120 FOV came in very handy right there. Just saw him on the edge of my periphery. Snap over to him. Take him out. And don't reload out in the open. Get to safety. Reposition. Start plating up. Always trying to take different angles, especially when you're shooting in unsuppressed weapons. Zach won his gulag. I'm trying to make good comms for him. Crack that last guy up top.
Less.
Zach says say less and maniacs in on the guy that's cracked and gets right the kill. Get down, Z. Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. Any more, you think?
Second heartbeat. Yep. Stairwell copy. Pushing. Smoke.
What the fuck? Let me...
Oh.
So, one thing I actually noticed, and this is something that I do, like, you guys know I'm in the military and I fly planes. One of the best things you could do is confirmation calls. So in the military, I guess, and in any really tactical environment, aviation, it's one thing to say like copy or Roger, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to act on something. So it's like, hey man, can you go buy me this? Copy. Like, hey man, can you cover this angle? Copy. That means nothing to me, right? So one thing you'll say is will co, which means will comply, which I'm not expecting you guys to get that deep into communications. But one way you can really assure your teammates without clogging up comms that you understood and are acting based off of what they say is to say copy and then repeat a short part of it. So Zach says he's on the stairway. Copy stairwell. One of the best players I've ever watched do this is Destroy. Destroy has some of the best comms in the game, and he'll be like, yeah, copy swinging right. Copy, like, you know, you need plates. Just like, just very short, but you're not just like, yeah, Roger. Copy. Yep. What? It lets your teammate know, hey, I heard you, and I know exactly what you're talking about. So if you listen again, let Zach know I'm covering for him. Checking heartbeat. Yep. Stairwell copy. Pushing. Smoke.
What the fuck? Let me...
Oh. I don't know what that thermite went though.
Behind. Oh, they're coming to a door right here, right now.
Yep, I got side power in this shotgun. Coming from above. Another one broken. And he pushes. Wow. Two. Well, last one's no armor. Nice, baby. Let's go. Good job.
All right, let's talk about this fight because I kind of messed up as a teammate here. So I make a good call out to a door right here, right now. I base off my assessment with the heartbeat what exactly is going on.
Yep, I got side power in this shotgun.
So I smoke that guy right there, but I lose almost all of my plates. So my decision is, I know Zach's got stopping power on a shotgun. I know he's got full plates. He's holding a choke point. And I hear a lot of other footsteps moving around. I'm going to make some other things until I see Zach is in danger. I shut doors because doors are audible symbols that I can use to help find out my opponent's location. It's also going to slow them down and take out their lines of sight. So if someone comes through those doors, I can hear them open them up, even if I don't hear their footsteps. It slows down people with dead silence. I start plating up, and I still see Zach has a lot of health yet. So I'm not necessarily in a sense of urgency to go help out Zach. I know he's still holding that doorway. He's not panicking, making call-outs yet. And I mess up a reload. I only have 9 bullets in my FFAR.
Another one broken. And he pushes.
My reload doesn't get off. Zach gets instantly downed by a guy with an AMAX.
Two. Well, last one's no armor.
I use the throwing knife because that doesn't expend any of the bullets that I have in my mag because I know his teammate's probably going to push quickly. And then one little thing that I do here. I notice I'm in attack sprint, right? My gun is up. I know it's going to take me longer to get my aim down sight than the guy is right in front of me. He's not currently in attack sprint. He's just walking around the corner. So I have 2 decisions. I can either stop what I'm doing right now and pull my gun down and try to gun this guy. But considering he's already aimed at me, what I'm going to try to do is just buy myself a fraction of a second, snap to the left, and try to break his aim. Because if he misses any shots, I know I'm going to reacquire him and absolutely gun him with the FFAR. And that's what I do. He whiffs some shots. FFAR completely fries.
All right, baby, let's go. Good job.
And then it gets even crazier. I see this helicopter flying above me. I'm looting up. I'm running to go get Zach back in the game, and I notice the helicopter stops on top of my building. If I go over and I try to get Zach, it's completely a suicide play. So I have to cut back inside. Shout out to Logical for the 20 gifted subs. A little bit of a pre-fire there to keep him off me, and then building enough space to plate up. Once again, using that door for information. I spot a stun on the ground, which I can use in a gunfight.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
No stun on the short hallway. Start peeking through here. Get some free hits.
Nice, Isaac. Hello, Quader, really?
But notice,
nice.
Everything I'm doing, none of these peaks are slow peaks. So often people are like slow walking around the corner. We've talked about this as one of the 5 fatal mistakes. Everything, slide cancel, aim down sight, slide cancel, aim down sight. Stun, slide cancel, aim down sight. Slide cancel, aim down sight.
Nice, Isaac.
So what the slide cancel does, and what a lot of people don't realize what the slide cancel does, is it actually resets your sprint to fire time. That's why it's so valuable. Not only does it reset your tac sprint so you can continue to move faster, not only does it break your camera so you can continue to, like, you know, mess with your opponent's aim, but it resets your sprint to fire time. You know, whenever you're sprinting and then you aim, it takes longer to aim down sight than if you were just standing still and aim down sight. And you know, it takes even longer if you're tactical sprinting and aiming down sight. So what sprint to fire does and what slide canceling does is the second that you finish that and you slide, jump, the second you hit that jump, the game now thinks that you are at rest. And you have the same aim down sight speed as if you were standing completely still, as opposed to now being an attack sprint. So that's another value of slide canceling corners. You're sliding in aggressively, so obviously your opponent has less time to react. And you have that benefit of the faster aim down sight time from the reset.
Yeah, sniper squad up there. They're not moving. Just rotate out.
At this point, I know I'm kind of on a heater. I'm on 13 kills. I called out one squad that was sitting up on top of parking garage. But there's literally nothing worse pushing when guys are on top parking.
That's them. Not even worth.
So I call it out. Those guys are going to sit there for the next 30 minutes. If the circle ends on them, they will not move. They are probably going to get timed out for inactivity.
Like no buys. Let's maybe go hit this, get the rotos out of storage town.
They're probably going to get timed out for inactivity before they before they die.
I thought it was a bot lobby, but everything that we had to do right there definitely did not feel like I was planning as bots.
Yeah, 100%. Those guys were trying for sure.
Once again, we thought this was a bot lobby at first. It ended up being a diamond lobby, as we saw at the beginning of this video.
Out here in 30 seconds.
For sure.
Look, watch our heads. Team about to load out here.
So, little context clue that you might want to do. Okay, I see, hey, there's a whole bunch of weapons on the ground. You see right above my webcam, there's a whole bunch of weapons on the ground. I see a vehicle pulled up right there, and I see the buy station has been opened. You see stuff like that, that makes you think, hey, crap, I might want to play this a little smarter.
Look,
before you get greedy.
Watch our head.
Snap up. Now, I'm confident snapping up where I am because I want to kind of bait them a little bit if they are up there, because I'll beam them with the FFAR. But I check. No one's peeking over. And now I'm ready to push out.
Oh my goodness.
Easy hold right there coming out of storage.
Once again, that throwing knife isn't best for the average player, but someone that's full sending, getting a lot of kills, trying to get those instant thirsts. Very, very useful.
Full guy's hurt.
Now, this is not my AUG. It's pretty slow on the aim down sight. Fortunately, Zach gets the shots there.
Came from behind.
Yeah, top airport is sniping us.
Yeah, not even worth our time, though.
Once again, just because you know someone's location does not mean you have to force that push. Our bounty is there. I know their location, but it's like, I'm not going to send up on top of top air traffic control. I'm not going to send up on top of top, you know, top parking garage, top glass, top sniper tower in downtown. Just because I know where someone is.
Yeah, we have one other loadout here.
So get my loadout back. I went ahead and did not buy Ghost because I wanted to make sure I had all of my weapons of choice.
One side is super. I think they're screwed. They've got a whole bunch of. I'm gonna hunt them.
What we noticed as we're rotating through is our bounty actually had moved off of parking garage.
They go inside a super. I think they're screwed. They've got a whole bunch of. Are they top super or the inside?
Now listen really closely to the comms between me and Zach here.
RB, nothing.
They were all
good.
They might.
Oh yeah, he's up top. At least one's up top of me.
Copy. I'm gonna hit the jump on the right side.
It's two.
Copy. I'm gonna have a mean angle. Just play your life.
Trying. They're two pushing me now.
So my number one thing for Zach to do right now is play his life. Fortunately, Zach has some of the best movement in the game. I would have pushed up on that right jump spot, but I had already encountered one down low. But now I'm doing everything I can to help Zach out. I told him to play his life. I'm trying to get time for him, and it's going to pay off.
Time's up. Objective failed.
Pop a little dead silence so they don't hear me.
3.
The remainder of the team is up on Zach, and he's just finessing. You can see his arrow up in the top left, just moving.
Finally stunned me. He's broken on top too. Yep, and then one on me. Last one on me. Someone self to my right somewhere. Someone self somewhere. Nice. Let's go.
Z, bro, way to play your fucking life there, man. I was coming as fast as I could. There's one guy that came down below.
You're good, dude. I was dancing behind this 1-8 AC event for like an hour, it felt like, dude.
Good shit, man.
Yeah, big save right there. Let's go.
Hey, GG's to the boys in chat. I see a couple people saying that we ran into him. GG's, homies, GG's. Someone who came in chat and said that they were one of the guys that we killed inside a police station and said GG's. So there are a few streamers in this lobby that we ended up killing. What's my bind for slide? Control, left control. So I'm not opting for self here. I haven't hit UAV, or I haven't hit Gulag yet. I'm really trying to play aggressive, get as much information as I can. So I'm going full UAV. Full send out to these guys on my own. Notice some ticks on the train for the UAV. Make sure to play that I've got enough cover. I also see that guy has an RPG. Hogs on the train.
UAV is bingo fuel. UAV for resupply.
Annoying.
I'll drive.
Wow, they just gonna ride that baby into the storm?
Yes, watch careful. One of them has an RPG.
All right, best.
One.
For an orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. Team wipe. It was just 2. It was just 2.
I'll drive. I'm driving.
So Z gets 2 easy kills there. Wish I would have gotten those because I would have tied my PR if Zach let me have those kills. That's crazy. But Zach also dropped the bomb here. He was full sending it, and it gets crazy towards the end of this game, man. One thing Z talked about right there.
So okay. I'm gonna hold it for as long as possible until we hopefully get a good pop.
So what Z is talking about right there is we already popped the UAV as we were heading into here, and the only value we got out of that UAV was the 2 ticks on the train station. So we're making a rotation right now further into the zone, and we're gonna pop a UAV not only for utility of what we can get in our first fight, but you'll see what I do is, okay, I'm gonna fight one person that's close to me, and then I'm gonna pop like a marker somewhere on the map where the location is for my next fight. I got 2 inside the garage.
Oh, they're on this buy, actually. Holy cow. They're on the buy. Be careful. Don't go down that. I don't know how many.
I'm taking fire.
Watch out, second story window peeking.
Yep. I got one hurt in the attic. Above you in the attic.
Down.
Coming back. I'm gonna push your bottom floor. I'm here with you. Got 1, got 2. One more. Shall if you can.
Comms, Zach. Best comms in the game. Let's go. Huge help on Zach's part. The biggest thing you can do, play your freaking life. If you go down in a gunfight, you are costing your team not only a potential $4,000 for a res, but you're also just taking away panic from the enemies. As soon as they know they've taken out one person, especially if it's, 2 people or 4 people or whatever it may be, every time they take someone out, they now can narrow their focus on a certain amount of footsteps. So right here, easy thirst, full plates. This guy throws the Simtex, almost sticks me, absolutely starts beaming me. I slide cancel out. I'm not going to stay up there. I'm not going to chow. I'm just going to try to finesse. Going to play my life as long as I can. Start plating up. Zach's got 2 downs. I know he's doing fine. I press YY. So if you press switch weapon twice, it's going to cancel your plate animation and pull out your gun. And I do that because I see, obviously, I don't need full plates for a single fight. And 2, this guy is thirsty for my boy. So I cancel my plate animation. I don't need to be full plates to go into this fight. If Zach is fine and he's handling business, I'm going to keep plating up. I'm going to keep plating up so I can get back and be fully ready to take on the next fight. But the second that you see your teammate struggling, cancel everything you're doing. Go out swinging. So that's what Zach says. Great call out as a teammate because he's a good dude. Chow if you can. Not putting too much pressure on me. But me as a teammate would be like, chow! But,
You're frying. Keep it up.
Because he's the homie. He's 1-y.
That was like further out, yeah? Like towards stadium?
Yeah, they were like, I saw a lot of shots.
What's the quickest way to cancel a reload because it kills you a lot? Same thing. Just YY. Switch weapon, switch weapon. Completely resets all animations.
I was like, that's like our backside stadium, like that direction.
Repositioning.
Stack for UF.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm gonna wait a second on this one since it was so ghosted. I feel like if they're there, it's probably
Yep.
they probably all have ghosts anyway.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'll grab my web.
Yep.
I'm driving.
Truck rolling up.
Yeah,
Full
that's
squad,
the
full
whole
squad,
team.
full squad. I gotta get inside and finesse.
You're good. I got one broken. They're hopping now. Got another one beam. They're gonna fight this. I'm gonna pop just in case they don't have ghosts.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Got one.
Down at thirsted one.
Nice. One's top yellow somewhere. Be careful.
Copy, might get an angle on me.
Gas is inbound.
I'm gonna jump across and look.
UAV overhead.
Got him. Hold.
Got mine.
That 4.
Yeah. I got one, you got one stealthing.
Once again, constant trend. I see a full truck full of people rolling up on me. I'm not going to get out anywhere and try to fight those guys because they're just going to go crazy and all jump on top of me. So I swing around. I say I'm going to go inside and just try to finesse because if I stayed on the outside, they would most likely destroy my car. But Zach and I played that perfectly. I swung around. Zach pulled the aggro. He's inside. He can take time to finesse. I instantly get out and start stopping people that are pushing him, minimizing my angle of exposure based off of where other enemies are shooting me, both making callouts for each other, and get an easy gunfight win.
I don't even want to go near that. Another mad corny.
Yeah. Let's yeah, maybe check farmland. I was getting sniped.
So look at that.
Kills.
There's a
We
lot
have-
of, dude,
Wait,
there's
I'm
like
getting
3 helis
Okay.
on top of this roof.
3 helicopters on top of this one roof.
Yeah. Let's
Keep an eye out for that later.
I was getting sniped like deep.
Oh, police is a 4 stack.
Yep, pressing 1 twice will work as well. That's what I do.
I'm gonna take my time with this. People are in here. Got one. Another one broken. He went to the roof. All right, one for sure. One is on our roof right now. I have a lot of people around us.
Pop and Daddy pushing down the roof.
Yep, and one set of footsteps on my side, top stairs.
So I end up checking this short roof. I don't see anything. He ends up being on the full roof, but I can't do anything. I can't see anything. What I am going to do is I'm going to act off the intelligence that I had earlier that there were 3 people inside of this fire station. I'm going to try to make some magic happen. I find them all in my heartbeat and I push in.
Like, dude, I am getting ghosted bullets.
You're the last one on your team. Finish the job.
What the fuck? Gonna be another one on my roof. He's bad though. He's like really bad. Like you're chilling. Good stuff. Good wipe.
Those guys got completely tunnel vision on the idea of making a
bullets
rotation out of the
just-
vehicle and super
He's really, really
easy
bad.
kill.
They're like super bad. It could be more though, but I only saw one for sure. He's at the top of that stairwell. You're killing it. Keep it up, baby.
Gas is closing in. Reload.
All right, little insight here from my boy Joe Woe, obviously one of the best competitive players in all of Warzone and a close friend of mine. He says, the thing I love most about breaking down gameplay compared to seeing like friends that I don't like is competitive is the emphasis on good competition. Sorry, that's kind of broken. Good communication. So for the people that don't like competitive versus seeing this, competitive players, one of the huge differences is communication. So many people I see die with teammates close, then start losing full while their teammate is fighting, just clogging comms in your headset for no reason. What Joe is talking about here, and I completely botched this sentence there because I can speak, but I can't read, is we all make fun of death comms in Call of Duty. The guys are like, oh my God, no freaking way. And just guys losing full completely. Anytime Zach goes down, anytime Joe's goes down, it's short, precise, live mark on me, live mark reloading, live mark, hey, he's you know, rezzing, swinging around on your corner, ran through the mid cut. No, any comms that you can give of value immediately to the conversation. We can complain about the game all we want in the pre-game lobby and the next game lobby. But if there's still an opportunity to win this game, shut up and provide value to your teammates. So yeah, good point, Joe.
Taking the safe zone.
Peek it. I'm actually using my res as bait here, trying to get the guy to peek over the edge that killed Zach, but he's not peeking, unfortunately. If he did,
he's about to peek it now, actually. He's right here.
Once again, taking a couple pot shots, trying to bait him out. And the AUG is kind of disgusting. I shouldn't even be hitting those shots.
If you play you, bro. Like,
I got. Crawl towards me.
Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound.
Always full send for the homies, chat. Nothing less.
Oh, bro, give me.
I think he jumped. No, he didn't. He's getting shot, I think, from top tower. Wasting so much time here.
People top stadium for sure.
Top stadium.
Yeah, I'm good. If you want to branch off. I'm chilling. I got guns.
On me. I'm dead. I got goose. Don't worry about me.
How many is it?
Pushing down the buy. I got a mark on him. Shots. Don't worry.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom. Wait for your turn now. Be ready.
Lost about 2 minutes waiting there for an opponent.
You're up, soldier. Go sort this fucker out.
You're pretty much guaranteed to lose every gulag that you don't use your utility first. I've never regretted using stuns, frags, simtexes, as long as my opponents are at range.
Hold on, I'm about to pick up the guy who just bought back.
I see people going through entire gulags, especially with the pistol and shotgun gulags, which are scuffed. Use your nades.
Yeah, that kid on the roof is a rat, dude.
Weird that he's like, how do you know,
He's dead,
Let's go, Z.
Let's go, baby. Holy crap.
Yeah, look at that.
My bounty's hot, my bounty's...
Marking you safe zone.
Be careful.
I really hated that player. He killed Zach twice. So just for Zach. Yeah, look at that.
My bounty's hot, my bounty's hot.
Marking you safe zone.
Be careful. I kind of want to go play the roof now, low-key, since my bounty is being so aggro.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
When you ran...
It's right outside the door. I just got sniped. Oh my god. They're sniping on the building across, too. That's good. When I ran where?
Request recon flyover.
Alright, those two guys gotta be my bounty. Yep.
I got
I'm gonna bait them for you.
At this point, I'm just full sending. A lot of people don't know like how to tell, and I'll just tell you real quick. If you ever notice that you lose health and shield at the same time, notice there I lost health and shield at the same time, that's how you know it has stopping power. Sometimes you'll die before even getting cracked because stopping power will kill your health before it kills your place. Trapped from behind.
Yep. I'm trying to bait them for you.
I'm getting trapped from behind. Stopping power.
I don't see him.
So right now, I'm using that heady. I know where that guy is, but I also know
kids are in the alley.
I've got a live UAV. I've got a ghost, and he's not much of a threat to me down low. I'm just going to say screw that guy. I don't want to chase after him. I want to chase after people where I know their exact location. That guy also has stopping power, and I really don't want to mess with that. So pushing the people that don't know exactly where I am, and I do know exactly where they are.
It's 3 though. It's 2 and then 1 on the roof, so it could be like actually 4. There's a bullet, and there's another guy on top of that roof. He died. He got killed on the roof.
Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound. Impact, no joy. 2-1, good.
Actually 4.
As I lead in this fight, one thing I'm doing, I'm pre-aiming. I hear footsteps. While you are pre-aimed, you do not make footsteps. It's called the bot walk. Everyone hates it. I continue to move around full stand without making any noise. It's really nice with the fast strafe speed of the FFAR2. Gun this guy down. I probably normally would have used my throwing knife. Not sure why I didn't here. I immediately snap back over to where I expect the next enemy to be. Same thing as earlier, all the way back at police station. I know this guy is already pre-aimed on me. If I aim down sight right there, I'm going to lose. My only option now is to use movement to try to break his aim, and my time to kill is my FFAR to win the gunfight. And that's what I do. He shoots me once. I break past him, hit my shots, and then from there, notice that my initial instinct was to run left right there. But anytime I'm trying to finesse, I want to move somewhere where I have more time to plate up. Let's say if people start pushing me, it's less likely they're going to come from here than, let's say, another outside window where the other two teammates came from. Try to throw on the airstrike to save my teammate. Doesn't pay off. And we're back to it. Slide cancel. Notice all these corners, I'm peeking very, very aggressively.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Taking fire.
A lot of chaos happening here. I take all those shots. I know they're going to be screaming at me. These guys are full sending behind me, right? Like absolute maniacs. Gas mask animation is really annoying, but I'm using basically the gas mask to get a full reload before I get into the shit again. Smoke that guy behind the corner, but do not focus on the thirst. Immediately focus on, I got to get back. Where's my next piece of cover? Where can I plate up? Plate up. I don't care about the self-revive. Reset the fight. There's one player. There's two. If you didn't notice. There's one, and you'll see another one come off the right-hand side. Boom. Right there on the right-hand corner. Just for a frame. And now, as always, change up your angles. Don't try to peek the same spot twice. Swing a little wide. See what's going on. He doesn't expect it. Gets an easy shot. Swing back to another angle. Just enough to get the thirst. Easy. I'm looking for the second guy. We saw that second guy together. I don't know where he went. But as always, look at this. Every single time, dynamically peeking a corner. Slide cancel. B-hop in. Essential comms for my teammates.
Before you fight again.
Notice how in that entire shit show, Zach didn't say a word. If there was something that I didn't notice, he would have pointed it out. But I had a pretty good grasp on the situation. I've got 2 plates. Now I've got 0.
Plate box before you fight again.
Good comms from Zach. I had seen it, but he reminds me I got a plate box. And we drop the 30 bomb. Once again, notice how it all pays off. Every single corner that I peek, I'm hitting the freaking slide cancel. Watch. Slide cancel. You guys see him? This guy is mounted right here. I don't know why. I think I got COD timing, but he got off of his mount for some reason. Or he just backed off of his crouch. I notice it. I stop everything I'm doing. I pre-aim. He peeks. Start aiming at the center of the chest. Let my recoil rise. Also throwing a little jump shot. Hit the heady. And he's deady.
Huge one.
Watch the skies.
Oh, what's that? Breaking ankles.
They're so much better.
Less than 10 enemies remain.
Once again, notice what I do here. Okay, I hear that guy coming. I decide I'm going to be the aggressor. Let's say I catch him while he's sprinting. I catch him while he's sprinting, or at least, you know, not pre-aiming. Jump in, gun him. Use a throwing knife just in case his teammate peeks. I'll still have additional bullets in my FFAR. And then listen, I hear footsteps. I hear those footsteps. Okay, I know I still have 2 plates and a reload to make. I'm not going to stay right here. I'm going to go somewhere else so I have a little bit more time to regain. Run out. Regain while still, you know, using a little bit of that angle for additional information. Notice how I'm not sitting in this corner, right? I'm not sitting in this corner right here. I'm peeking and I'm shouldering this so I get information. I'll know where the enemy is if he peeks right here. Let's see, he has dead silence, rather than if I'm sitting in the corner and he's already rounded and full cracked me like a maniac. So I'll have that information. Even if he's dead silence pushing, I'll see him here, and then I can shoulder back behind cover and then last chance reach out like we've talked in the past.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
You have a full tick gas mask again. Keep that in mind for rotos.
Made a mistake here. I make a push towards my opponent. Great flank, great call up by my teammate to hit this flank. In retrospect, I would have taken all the way around instead of this window because this glass is going to alert my opponent, but you'll see. Notice what I do here, though. I jump early. I'm going to jump early here so I don't vault, but I jump through the window. So that way I'm not stuck in the vault animation and I can immediately aim down sight. I spot him. I know I'm going to lose sight of him, so I go ahead and live ping him. And another TTVer bites the dust. Once again, using that aggression, using that aggressive push to pay off.
You heard a cough.
I did not.
I heard a cough back in that direction somewhere.
Which one? Behind me? Back right?
Yeah,
right or left? Right or left?
Right where you're looking. I think right, to be honest.
So one of the things you can do if you're really having troubles getting clarifications from your teammate is just hold everything still for one moment. Hey, right or left? Just a little pro tip.
Maybe on the roof. I don't know where he was. He's probably on the roof and he's going to jump in the last second.
In retrospect, I should have bought the airstrike first because the airstrike buying doesn't make a notification, but obviously me buying Zach does.
Dead body over here somewhere.
Moving.
I can airstrike and buy you time.
Yeah, do it if you can now.
Yep.
Target marked. Send it.
This is Striker 3-1.
Definitely a
Good
full
copy.
team.
Strike inbound.
So I'm trying to airstrike this guy to give Zach some time, but for some reason the guy maniacs it, and Zach is the resident expert at getting headshot sniped and gets taken out.
All that's left. Get it done.
Oh, no.
Finish the job.
Another live streamer.
Got gas inbound.
The other
Safe zone
guys.
relocated.
1v1, v2.
Gas is closing in.
Once again, another great opportunity for Zach. He's not overcoaching. He's not overstepping his bounds. He just lets me know, hey, 1v1, v2. Critical information for me.
Oh, yeah, if you get that heady, you're chilling.
I tried to wrap around and hold this heady in case they pushed, but the storm ended up pulling a little bit awkwardly that I wasn't expecting.
Enemy cluster strike incoming.
Yep.
Take cover.
I just barely noticed him. I know the cluster strike is coming, but I have to get those shots off.
Cluster strike
Otherwise, he's just going to roll in behind me. Notice I spot him just up there in the top left. Right there. You can see the movement. You see him jumping.
Coming, take cover.
I got the one. Nice,
Go, baby.
1v1. Oh, let's go, baby! Let's go, man! What a game, baby!
Jeez, brother.
Let's go, baby!
Oh my god. I could have popped off there, Z.
Dude, you snap, man! Let's go, baby!
Holy cow.
Dude, let's go! That was insane, my man! Dude, you were snapping. That in-game, you played perfection, brother. Like, perfection.
Good comms all the way through, bro.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
I was trying not to talk too much, but like trying to help you if I could.
Yeah,
Dude,
little pieces every here and there, man. So useful. So yeah, that's really all it came down to. Zach, awesome teammate, great comms. He was kind of going through the blender there, headshot snipe, getting shot by all the tower campers. Never overstepping his bounds, but giving critical piece of information. Everything for me is assuming that I'm going to see someone on the other end of a corner. Obviously, you're making your rotations. You're going through dead space. You don't have to be cracked out of your mind. But if you're expecting to be running into opponents, if you're expecting enemies in your area, there's no reason you shouldn't, at the very least, even if your movement isn't that cracked, getting jump shots on them. And if you really struggle with jump shots, you need to check out things like a scuff controller, because that'll make your life so much easier. Having the paddles on the back to help you out with jumping and aiming at the same time. But it really, what you need to get down is slide canceling around corners. But yeah, everyone say hi to YouTube. This one's going on the tube. So too easy. I had 36 kills. Zach had 22. My personal record is 38, and I almost broke it tonight. 26 kills with 60 left or something, and dead silence. But hey. Oh, GG's. We do VOD reviews over on Twitch. If you guys want to catch this, make sure to follow me. Once again, if you are hanging around till the end of this video, by the time you see this video tomorrow, biggest announcement of my entire career. Now I'm gassing up chat because they don't know it yet. Thursday at noon. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube if you aren't already. Follow me on Twitter as well. I'll be saying it first on Twitter, and I'll be announcing it live on stream on Thursday. Biggest announcement of my career. So I'll see y'all there. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Peace.